ever heard Greeks are bad at tragedies? Yeah, me neither. From the studio that created Castlevania, here comes the new Netflix animated series Blood of Zeus. Based on the Greek mythology, Blood of Zeus tells the tale of the turmoil in marriage between Zeus and Hera, which involves his bastard sons.
Keep it in his pants. Seventh master child is silent. Stop!
There are also demons and giants that are just giant demons, really. But in reality, the prior is much more story-focused than the former.
Be careful. Only a fool would trust Hera.
No. Only a fool would anger her.
We get into the lives of those characters, but mostly into their schemes and actions. Those directly impact humans and demons alike, which is the theme that is prominent the entire season.
Then let there be chaos!
Gods are very sinful and flawed, and their impact on human lives is significant. This dynamic is what actually sets the gears in motion. The giants and demons are only means to an end. The show is adult but doesn't show nudity. There is blood and gore, but not as nearly as much as in Castlevania. The visual presentation is top-notch. There's plenty of details, the shadows and lighting are very well utilized, and the effects are great. On the other hand, the lack of frames is evident, due to budgetary constraints. This one had even lower budget than the Castlevania series. What is also missing is a better director and writers. There are many scenes with awkward pauses that should have been edited through the whole season.
What does this have to do with demons?
Patience, my young friend.
Yep, you will need a lot of patience. Almost entire season is filled with flashbacks and exposition, which honestly killed it for me.
Don't.
It is bloated constantly on the nose and tiring.
Even I, at times, am powerless.
There is an obvious inability to handle such elements smarter and more subtle. The writing is simply lacking, which shows from episode to episode.
Gods, give me a ship any day.
What is fun fact for some and facepalm for others are some story beats that mirror Star Wars bit by bit.
I'm sorry. I didn't have a choice. They arrived just before you did. You are either with me or against me.
There are plenty of cool looking moments, but unlike Castlevania, many of them do not make sense. There are plenty of twists to keep you interested, but the delivery left much to be desired. The society on Olympus is known to be pretty patriarchal in nature. For a brief moment I thought they could twist that element, but not really. And while it does not act feminist, it also isn't misogynist either. When Hera confronts Zeus in front of everyone, they do nothing to diminish her. They even stand by her side, actually. However, they also say nothing to Zeus either. And that's the problem with the rest of the gods. They just stand there like paper cutouts. Only the few get to carry some character traits, but overall, they're completely bland.
The rumors are true.
Yes, the humans are pawns, yes, the gods are powerful and they pull the strings, but the cool thing is, still anybody can die. That's one of the things that show does great.
Someone has to save you.
Hey, lovebirds. What the hell happened back there?
Humans are mostly decent character quality, but the main one, Heron, is generic and disappointing. I cared more about that female Archon than what should be a main character.
And how do we stay strong? We cull the weak.
As a complete opposite, the demons are mainly one-dimensional, but the main one is actually one of the strongest characters in the series. He parallels Heron and is a very tragic figure. Only he and Zeus have the real character complexity. The art style brings up the best from the 80s and is a real treat. The behind-the-scenes style outro is a great solution, especially for the budget. It's always more interesting than some pretentious animation that ends up being boring or just a black screen ultimately.
But you don't know what real strength is.
If you're interested, I'd say this one is worth the watch. Just for the blood of Zeus, don't expect too much. For more magic swords and spears, keep it up to the core.